Il y aura un peu plus de monde qui discuterait, ça serait encore mieux, parce que bon, je me ferais un peu moins chier, quoi. Sinon, c'est pas grave. Par contre, je sais pas pourquoi ça me chatouille dans le cou. C'est chiant. Oh, ça commence. Ah, les chats sont couchés sur le canapé. Ah, ça va, tranquille, les chats.
Hello, you gorgeous, gorgeous people, and welcome to the Future Game Show Summer Showcase. I'm Troy Baker, man of a million video games, or roughly there's about. But most recently, I got to play Hades Monahan, Death Stranding 2, Jack Pepper and Mouse, PI for Hire, and of course,
Ça m'étonnerait.
Indiana Jones.
Non.
Are you going to do the theme tune throughout?
Yep.
Pas le droit au sous-titre.
Great. I'm Alex Wilton Regan, and you probably know me better
Pour ce
as
genre
the
de
female
truc, ils devraient le
Inquisitor
faire,
in
quand
Dragon
même.
Age Inquisition, Alt Cunningham in Cyberpunk,
En plus,
and
ils lisent un
Leia
texte
in
en
Liza
plus,
P.
donc
Overture.
And
ils ont le texte en avance. Hein, donc,
come on.
I'm also Lara Croft in the new Tomb Raider games.
Yes, she is. She is back, people, and that
Ah, Tomb
video
Raider.
game heritage right there.
Well, more on that later in the show, but that does make us two archaeologists on one stage.
BAFTA-nominated archaeologist.
BAFTA nominated. You've never won, though, have you? Have you?
No, Alex, I haven't. Thank you for bringing that up.
Let's talk about what we're going to do. The next 90 minutes?
We're going to be showing you trailers, lots and lots of exclusive trailers, and with the help of their hardworking developers,
Salut.
we're going to be diving
Ah
deep
bah, bonne
into
fête
some of the
foraine,
most
hein, du coup, hein.
exciting
Amuse-toi
upcoming
bien.
games.
As well as our usual ones to watch, we've also got an extended gameplay reveal for the sci-fi
Oui, c'est un peu
RPG
bête, ça aurait été
Exodus.
mieux pour les
You
sous-titres.
will
Bah ouais.
not want to
Ouais.
miss. And if you want to keep track
Sachant
of
qu'en plus,
all
là, ils sont
these
en train de
little
lire un
buried
texte, en
treasures
plus, donc
Alex
du
and I
coup,
are
c'est
going to be
qu'ils ont
talking
le
about
texte,
today,
donc,
then you should head on over to
ils auraient
the
pu faire les
dedicated
sous-titres,
Future
en fait.
Game Show Steam page,
Mais bon.
where you can find
Ils
and
auraient fait les
wish
sous-titres avec
list
Google Trad à la
every
rigueur.
game in today's
Ça
show.
aurait été mieux que
And you
rien,
can
quoi.
also visit gamesradar.com after we wrap up for tons of
Ouais, on va
follow-up
apprendre l'anglais,
coverage
du coup.
on the eye-catching games that are coming at you very, very soon.
Oh, you did the dual pistols thing.
It's like automatic now.
I get it. Speaking of, I think the stage is itching for a little bit of a lighting change. Whoa, there it is. As you can see behind me, this means it's time for our very first. Take it away, Alex.
Ah bah, la
Wow.
coupe de cheveux, il a fait que je rattrape.
Premiere.
Ah bah, là, c'est tellement de longs cheveux sur le dessus qu'il a fait que je rattrape tout au ciseau tout à l'heure. Il y a quoi, il y a 5 minutes.
You want some of this?
Donc,
Come and get it!
super, quoi.
Oh shit! Okay, so.
Bah,
funny
bonne
story.
soirée à toi aussi.
There was this
Vertigo Games.
who was stuck in the middle
C'est
of
bon,
the
quand on a
apocalypse.
poussé le caddie, il y a le rouleau de PQ qui a sauté dans le caddie.
Oh shit! You know, chop chop Freddy, barbecue time, baby.
Eh, barbecue.
Freddy here, Freddy there, Fred.
Ah, ils s'appellent tous Fred. Les zombies, ils s'appellent tous Fred.
Yep. He was doing great. All he wanted to do was just find one living, breathing human being for crying out loud. Down here, goddammit! Was that too much to ask?
We can solve this problem once and
They're
for
trying to make a vaccine. Hey there, you wanna come?
He did find some friends.
Yeah, buddy! And then this guy showed up. Great
Coop.
questionable fashion.
Ah, pas mal, coop en tout cas. C'est cool. J'ai une tondeuse si tu veux. Ah non, tu veux que je rattrape le ciseau donc. Ah, tu vois, quand ils font sur le dessus pour les mecs, tu sais, ils pincent les cheveux avec deux doigts comme ça, et puis ils coupent au-dessus, tu vois. Et bah, le truc, c'est que moi, elle a dû le faire 4 fois, allez, 4 ou 5 fois, et puis après, hop,
That's me.
elle a un coup de téléphone dans son gamin, pour qu'il était invité à un mariage et tout, il a fait qu'il se coupe les cheveux. Donc, bah, moi, elle m'a expédié vite fait, quoi. Donc prochain coup, bah, je passerai
Arizona
plus par elle,
Sunshine
quoi,
is
parce
a
que voilà.
flat-screen remake of the beloved
Arizona
VR game of
Sunshine.
the same name, built from the ground
Ça me dit
up
quelque chose,
by
mais
its
j'ai jamais
developers.
joué.
It's coming soon
savais pas ce
to
que
PC
c'était.
and consoles.
And now it is time for a closer look at War Dogs from Team 17. It's a 100-player tactical shooter with a keen focus on teamwork, fortification, and destruction.
Bah ouais, ouais. Donc prochain coup sur le site Planety, en fait, tu peux prendre tes rendez-vous chez le couptif. Tu choisis l'heure, machin, enfin pas le tarif, mais la prestation, machin et tout. Et en fait, tu peux même choisir par qui tu veux te faire couper les cheveux, en fait. S'il y a plusieurs personnes dans le salon et tout ça, tu vois. Moi, je choisis pas parce que je me dis, bon, bah, premier équilibre, hop, je passe et puis voilà, quoi. Mais prochain coup, je choisirai parce que je ferai en sorte de plus prendre elle.
Straight ahead of me, straight ahead of me. Got one. I've got deep in, I've got deep in.
C'est pas un jeu pour moi, ça.
Blow it. Sniper on top of tower. Dead.
Ouais, le site Planety, c'est bien ça. Mais ça n'est pas que pour couper les cheveux, enfin c'est tout ce qui est un peu soin beauté, quoi, si tu veux. Ça regroupe pas mal de trucs. Mais bon, moi je m'en sers principalement pour le couptif. Hein. Je vais pas prendre un rendez-vous pour me faire les ongles. Hein.
War Dogs is coming to a screen near you later this year, but the good news is you can wishlist it right now on
Mais
Steam.
sinon c'est pas mal,
Okay.
rien que déjà sur
In our
Hotel,
next
déjà ils
game,
sont déjà au
you
moins
play as a
5 ou 6
former
déjà dessus,
detective
donc c'est
Who
pas mal.
visits an isolated place where all is not as it seems.
Been there. Wonder if there's a girl named Elizabeth involved.
There isn't.
Ouais, jeu à première personne,
Here
ouais,
is a
ça
brand new
dépend.
trailer for The
Ça
Pines.
dépend lesquels, quoi.
You are hopeless, helpless, heartless, worthless.
Wesh.
Why
Le
didn't
perso, il en a des
you
rides.
move faster, think harder, be smarter? Why
Didn't you help me?
Hmm.
Good evening, Mr. Walker. How are the first few days in the Pines
Ça
treating
a l'air
you?
d'être un petit peu spécial quand même.
Oh, but you don't want to go into the forest, dearie.
Oh, je l'avais peur, elle.
What the
Avec
fuck
ses
is
grandes dents.
happening here?
Oh, bien de jardin.
Everyone is fucking crazy.
see that? That's mine, and that also mine, and I won't part with any of it.
Including you.
On dirait que c'est un peu l'apocalypse et puis ils ont... Wow. Wow. Oh, pas bon ça.
Well, I'm sure you'll
S'il y a du
fit
slow
right
motion
in.
à chaque fois qu'il tue un ennemi, ça risque d'être assez chiant.
And The Pines is coming to PC in 2027.
And I am excited. Talk to me, Alex. What's up
faut voir.
next?
We've got an exclusive interview about Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thieves, the latest installment in Bandai Namco's
ça, on l'a vu
legendary
hier.
simulation franchise.
Right. From now on, you'll be the greatest ace pilot this war will ever know.
Ace Combat シリーズ
Hello, I'm Kono. I'm the brand director of the Ace Combat series.
I'm Shimawato. I'm the producer of Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thieves, the game that allows you to fulfill your longing for the skies. The game starts when the Federation of Central Usia, has been invaded by
Ah
Sotoa,
ouais, il y
and the
a les jeux
capital
d'horreur
city
et
has
tout,
been
ouais, il y
lost
en a
to
quand
their
même pas mal
forces.
là.
The protagonist wakes up on the emergency boat
Les jeux un peu
on the
gore et
sea
tout, là, il y
and is
a avec du
saved
sang
by
un
the
peu partout,
battleship
il y en a en
Endurance.
ce moment là, ça va
After
être que ça.
reuniting with
Pendant
your
un temps
team,
c'était que
you
des
are
jeux
then
avec des
immediately
vampires, après
forced
c'était
into
que des
another
jeux
life
avec,
or death fight
avec
against
d'autres
the
trucs,
Sotoa
après pendant un
forces.
temps c'était que des
This is the
free-to-play,
story of saving the country that you
après
come
c'était que
from,
les Battle
which is the
Royale, et puis
victim
même
of
maintenant c'est
great
ça quoi.
destruction.
Que les jeux avec du sang partout.
The protagonist and this legendary pilot fight side by side, providing great hope for the country. But in fact, that legend is fake. He's a fake presence that's been propped up to really motivate the country. In the next phase in the story, the protagonist and this legendary pilot go into battle together, resulting in the Wing of Thieves getting shot down. After his death, this role gets passed down to the protagonist. So the central theme is living up to this duty that is cast upon you to take on that responsibility.
っていう風に
Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thieves features a new type of enemy for the series, the land battleship. The idea came from our art director and mecha designer, Kano. He said it's exactly like Godzilla landing on the city and causing huge destruction. When that idea was presented to them, they actually said, "Oh no, this is not good." But after they started working on it, it all made sense, and then it created that great visual. We've also changed the way targets take damage in this iteration. Prior to Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thieves, the damage you dealt needed to be hit directly onto the target, otherwise it wouldn't have counted. So this chain destruction accumulates this damage, and any small accumulations would actually result in a bigger destruction later on. And you'll see this as you play, so it's very exciting. Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thieves will be released on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Steam on the 2nd of October 2026.
These skies belong to you, Rex. Go take what's yours.
Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thieves is coming to PC and consoles later this year.
And we are heading backstage now.
Oh, good. I could use for a cup of
No,
coffee.
Troy. Back. The backstage. It's the new DLC for Little Nightmares 3.
Oh,
DLC.
right. I imagine it's got what? Horrors?
Yeah.
Yeah. Smiling producers with their clipboards, sweaty cheese plate, craft services.
Or an evil puppeteer and an army of shadow monsters would make a bit more sense.
Oh, yeah, that's better. Let's see that.
Non, le 1 j'ai toujours pas fini donc j'ai trop de jeux à faire. Pourtant je l'avais commencé, c'était bien hein, mais non, j'ai encore trop de jeux à faire. Pour ça en ce moment des jeux j'en achète plus en ce moment, ça sert à rien. De toute façon j'ai pas les sous là. Il dure 4-6 heures. Ouais, ça va encore. PS4, PS5, Switch, Switch 2, Xbox, PC.
And the backstage
Tu vois,
is
si
a
je veux le
brand
faire,
new
bah, je peux le faire,
DLC
celui-là.
for Little Nightmares 3.
Je peux le
Where
faire
you
sur
can
le Steam
explore
Deck
the
ou alors
dark
sur la...
underbelly of the Carnival
sur la OLED.
in solo or co-op.
So you really should reach out to your most fearless friend ASAP because it is launching on June 12th for PC and consoles.
All right, now it is time to check out Engine Fall, a post-apocalyptic extraction shooter set on a series of colossal megatrain.
It's like Snowpiercer with crafting.
Ah.
Make your way to first class, which is the only way that Troy Baker travels.
True.
When Engineful arrives on Steam later this year, and if you cannot wait that long, there's a playtest coming for you on June 8th.
Now, before we move on to our next game, let's talk about our partnership with GOG, the DRM-free games platform.
We've joined forces so that FGS viewers can get 15% off the entire GOG catalog with our discount code
Ah, cool. Ils fournissent un
FGS15.
code
You
si
do have to be a new
tu
user,
veux
and
avoir
the offer is
15%
only
sur
valid for the next 7
sur le
days.
catalogue
So,
GOG.
get to browsing and fill your boots with some good old games.
And don't forget the not so old games that are on there either. Okay, let's check in on the upcoming remake of Gothic, a genre-defining RPG from the
Il y en a
early
qui sont déjà en train de
2000s.
streamer
Now, if you
celui-là.
like medieval adventures like Kingdom Come Deliverance or The Witcher, this
Gothic
next one
remake. Donc
is
c'est
definitely for
le
you.
remake du 1. Je sais pas si c'est bien ça. Qu'apparemment le jeu serait déjà sorti.
The time is finally here. I know it's been difficult, confused, and desperate for hope in a place where there is none.
D'accord.
All these years, the unbelievers mocked you for your faith. But
Ouais,
do
pas
you
dégueu,
know what
quoi.
I see? I see strength. I see men who live for a higher purpose. Men who, like me, have seen the glorious age the Sleeper will usher into this world. Once he awakens! Tonight, we
Parce que voir ça,
shall
c'est bien, mais
show
faut voir comment
everyone
c'est le
how
jeu, en vrai.
wrong they were.
Si c'est vu d'au-dessus, si c'est un peu comme Skyrim et tout, enfin faut voir. PS5, PC, Xbox. Je suis pas fait
Gothic
gaffe
1
au reste.
Remake is
J'ai
out
pas le
now
temps.
on PC and console, so go check it out after the show.
Okay, now for something a little different. You have definitely heard of Sky, Children of Light, the cozy MMO from the makers of Journey.
Well, we are pleased to reveal today that they're creating a brand new game experience based on the life and legacy of the legendary painter Vincent van Gogh, which
Go.
is Goth.
Let's take a look at this Van Gogh MMO, shall we?
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce truc? Ouais, tout devient en peinture. Bah, c'est un jeu où t'as pas trop d'histoire et en fin de compte, tu fais pas grand chose dans le jeu, quoi. Les effets sont bien foutus par contre. Ouais, bah c'est un peu le même genre, je pense. Hein. Tiens, Experience in Sky. Donc,
Sky
ouais.
Children of the Light's Vincent van Gogh experience launches on the 17th of July and includes an in-game gallery featuring some of the artist's most beloved paintings.
I learned something today.
Okay, it's time to take a peek at Halloween the game.
We've got a first look at the single-player
Oui, ça, il avait
campaign where
déjà
you
annoncé
play
ça.
as Michael Myers himself. Are you?
Oh yeah, baby.
J'ai vu tous les films il y a pas si longtemps que ça.
evil inside him.
Oh, ça fout même plus la trouille maintenant.
Okay, back inside, everyone.
Comme ils sont anciens maintenant, les
Fueled by
filles.
his rage, I shudder to think what he might be capable of.
Since when do they let them wander around?
I knew what would come next.
Mais ça, c'est le
Every
flic
soul
qui
unfortunate enough to cross
le
Michael's
poursuit un peu en
path
quelque sorte.
would suffer. No one knew of the evil that was walking among them. Unreasoning, relentless, evil. But sometimes I think
Le
the
flic
truth
est
is
bien fait quand même, hein,
something
vache.
much more terrible. I wonder if perhaps Michael is able to actually move through shadows.
Play through Michael
Ça, tu peux y
Myers'
jouer en
origin
solo ou en
story when
multijoueur.
Halloween the
Ça
Game
va.
lands on PC and consoles this September 8th.
Next up, we've got the
PC
launch trailer for
console.
Realm of Ink, an indie action roguelite with a brushstroke art
Oh,
style.
je pouvais déjà le télécharger celui-là. Celui-là, je pouvais déjà le télécharger sur mes sites que j'ai.
As if I've arrived at this moment before. Time and time again.
Et je crois que je l'ai pas fait parce que je crois qu'il est que en anglais. Je crois, mais je suis pas sûr. Après, je regarde.
I'll be the one to choose my destiny. Thank you very much. My blade needs sharpening. Your skull should do the trick.
Quite a curious little thing.
Either clear the path or I'll clear right through you.
Steam, Xbox, PlayStation, Switch. Ah oui, bah c'est ça. C'est en regardant pour les jeux Switch. Que je l'ai vu.
Realm of Ink is out now.
Go away!
Oh! Stylé ça! Bon, ça sur Switch, ça peut tourner ça. Sur Switch 1. Bon, pas aussi fluide, hein, mais
I won't leave without Lyra. I need to find her.
Steam, PS5, Xbox, j'ai pas le temps
Shatter
de
the
voir.
shackles of
Ah, ils vont
time
trop
when
vite, hein.
Duskfade lands on PC and consoles later this year.
J'ai cru voir un logo
Now,
Switch, mais je sais pas
we
ce que
all
c'est.
remember
Switch 1 ou
Terror,
Switch 2.
don't we? It's a Death Stranding-style trek of a deadly mountain rage, one limb at a time. And good news if you're a fan, as we've
Ah oui,
got the
Kern,
exclusive release date trailer for the game's first free DLC.
Oh, il est sorti il y a pas très longtemps celui-là. Mais c'est chiant parce que tu contrôles tous les mouvements du perso en fait. Voilà. Ce qui te cassait la gueule. Mais tu peux te mêler les bras et tout, hein. Et puis les mouvements du perso, tu vois, ça fait comme là, tu vois. T'as les mouvements qui font. Ça bouge comme ça. C'est pas fluide en fait, ça fait
On
trop
the
bizarre.
Trail is a free DLC expansion for Ken, and it's
Ça fait
coming
trop
soon
bizarre.
to PC and PS5.
All right, folks, our next game is like It Takes Two, but on wheels.
You play as a pair of dinky RC
Qu'est-ce que c'est
cars,
que ça?
solving puzzles and unraveling
On
mysteries.
dirait un peu comme les
in a
micro-machines, là,
rather
les petites
strange
bagnoles, là.
laboratory.
Here is the latest trailer for Wheelmates.
Folks, the rhythm isn't just synchronization. It's the weaving of two minds into one.
Remember, you're two pieces of one puzzle. Go!
Ah ouais, en plus c'est un truc à faire à deux. Oh la vache. Oh là. Tut.
Wait, where am I?
Ah, ça peut être sympa celui-là.
Wheelmates is launching later this year, so you can check it out with a friend in tow.
And now for something completely different. We've got a cinematic trailer for the anime shooter WTF, which stands for
Waifu Tactical Force.
Oh, don't you just love acronyms?
Status green. Don't go dying on me before the final
Ah,
phase.
encore un Pokémon dans le chat. Hop.
Stay still. I hate messy data. Seems like I get no days off.
Oh la vache. Ça a l'air d'être dynamique quand même, hein. Ah, c'est un jeu où il faut connaître la map par cœur, hein. Oh ouais, c'est... T'as intérêt d'avoir de bons réflexes quand même, hein.
Like I wouldn't notice a helicopter in my airspace. I'll let my little friend handle this.
Oh bah c'est que sur PC. Si vous voulez vous en vendre des jeux, faut peut-être les mettre sur console quand même, non? Oh, je te
Grab
jure.
some friends and jump into the live playtest for Waifu Tactical Force
Sortez que des
after
jeux sur
the
PC,
show.
comme ça vous les vendrez
There's
pas.
a new movement system to check out and
je te jure.
10 playable characters.
My goodness. Now, even the most hardy adventurers need to take a step back from time to time, so we're going to throw it out to a series of back-to-back trailers. You watch these, while we'll be back in a jiffy, which is a relative metric of time, I believe.
Greetings, my minions. Shall we dominate the world together? Because tonight, I'm feeling quite passionate. And this is only the beginning. Let's unleash our necromantic rage.
D'accord. Ah, c'est une mise à jour d'un jeu. D'accord. Je connaissais même pas le jeu. À chaque fois qu'il y a le titre du jeu, il y a marqué les consoles qui sortent et tout machin, à chaque fois ça passe trop vite, hein. Il reste 1 seconde et demie dessus et hop, ils zappent, hein. Ah, on dirait vraiment un ancien jeu celui-là, hein. Un vieux jeu PS2. En plus il est en 4 tiers et pas en 16/9, c'est plus bizarre. PS5. Un jeu aussi moche que ça, PS5 uniquement. Ah bah gardez-le, hein. Gardez-le, je vous le dis, hein. On n'en veut pas, nous, hein. ça attire pas l'œil, ça attirera pas les gens, hein, je vous le dis. Hein.
Okay. What's going on here?
It's like we're in the future or something.
Oh, mind yourself, Troy. Don't wipe out.
Oh.
Right, got it.
Qu'est-ce que
'cause
c'est que ce vaisseau?
Set is inspired by the anti-gravity
racers.
I got it. Well, while we solve this little temporal anomaly, here's AGXGP.
Oh la vache, la vitesse. Oh la vache. Oh la vache. Ah, moi qui est bien en face de l'écran, je peux dire que... Ouh. Ah, j'ai l'impression d'être dedans. Hein. Eh ben ça va vite hein. Ouais d'accord. Ouais mais les vaisseaux ils ont tous la même gueule aussi. Il n'y en a pas d'autres. Donc ce soit que les couleurs qui changent. Qui ont moins la forme au moins non. Oh bah Steam, oh ouais tu parles. C'est bien mais c'est que sur PC.
AGXGP is coming soon to PC, so add it to your wish list and make sure you check out the demo, which is coming on Monday.
Quick question for you.
Donc lundi, il y a la démo disponible lundi.
Have you ever wanted to be a sentient guitar?
Actually a dream of mine.
Je pourrais le télécharger sur Steam Deck et puis le
Well, I've got
commencer.
good news for you and I've got some bad news as well. So the good news is that the next game
Ce qui est
that
bien
we're
avec
going
le
to
Steam
announce
Deck,
lets
c'est
you
le jeu
feel
PC,
that
il tourne
fantasy.
dessus. Il suffit de bidouiller un peu et puis ça
But you're
passe.
stuck inside a haunted music school.
There it is.
And all the
Et
teachers are
encore
trying
pour
to
des jeux
kill
comme
you.
ça, t'as pas forcément besoin de bidouiller si ça se trouve.
Welcome, welcome! We are absolutely thrilled to have you here at Harmonic Heights.
No matter what happens, I want you to know I always loved you.
Hello?
Look in Harmonic Heights, Fred. The school. Things always look strange here.
I was wondering when you'd finally find time to pay me a visit. The only way for a
Ouais, avec le
student to
Steam
be
Deck,
Harmonic Heights is the winter recycle.
tu peux avoir tellement de jeux dessus sans déconner que...
Talent canisters, each containing the
En
very
plus ils ont augmenté le prix du Steam Deck et c'est déjà en rupture de stock donc
I don't know, Fred. Nobody does.
du coup j'ai même pas envie de revendre le mien. Je peux faire tellement de trucs avec.
You made me do this.
Je peux même streamer directement dessus avec. Comme je fais là avec l'ordi, sauf qu'on peut le faire directement à partir du Steam Deck.
You're here. Now run along.
Don't fret, it's a world of mystery. Don't fret, strum along and you will see. Don't fret, doesn't matter what you wanna be. And even though you're gonna die, don't fret.
Ah, tu vois le Steam Deck tu l'aurais gardé, t'aurais pu streamer n'importe quel jeu console et tout machin comme je fais là avec Twitch en fait. Hein. T'aurais pu faire la même chose. Sauf que tu serais passé par l'intermédiaire du Steam Deck mais bon c'était pas grave.
This one
Tu
is
peux
a
mettre un clavier
side-scrolling
souris dessus donc
platformer starring a
c'est pas un
very
problème
beloved
après.
Belgian comic book character.
Il y a un mode
Let's
bureau
check it out.
exprès pour servir comme un ordi. Donc t'aurais pu en vrai. Ah, celui qui l'a mis. Ah ouais, un nouveau jeu. Déjà que l'autre j'ai téléchargé, je l'ai pas fait encore. qui aime bien les jeux cosy et tout, t'inquiète, hein, sur PC il y en a plein, puis là-dessus ça tourne. Hein. Voilà, c'est un genre de Rayman que celui-là. Le marsupilami. Ah, ça peut être sympa aussi celui-là. PS5, Steam, Xbox et Switch. Ah ben voilà, hop, gratos.
Marsupilami 2 Salsa
Gratos
Colombia,
pour le
try
nu.
saying that one 10 times, is coming soon. So, wishlist it now whilst I'm fixing my twisted tongue.
J'ai pas fait gaffe, c'est
And
une
in
date.
the meantime, there's a brand new trailer for Ding Hai, The Ocean Pillar, an RPG roguelike where you face off against demons and ancient gods.
豪爵，你这破炉子，
Oh, ça parle
这会
chinois.
又整出啥鬼东西啊？
C'est pas le jeu d'hier ça? Non?
姜历三主，老道赐名，定海神针铁。
义父许，
Oh non,
这
c'est
是你
autre
使女，
chose.
却突然音讯全无，天穹之
Ah,
上
ça
没有
peut être
倾泻
sympa
而下
celui-là.，
究竟发生何事？
Ça a l'air de ramer par contre. Non, ça va. Ouais, puis d'au-dessus un peu à la Diablo, un peu. Sacré effet quand même, hein, vache. Faut voir après s'il est sous-titré français quoi. C'est surtout ça. On va que Steam, hein, on va comme ça.
Ding Hai, the Ocean Pillar, is coming soon. Now tell me, what's next, Troy?
Well, we've got our first ones to watch deep dive of the Summer Showcase, which is where we take out our little trowels, lift the topsoil, and gently brush the dirt off of a game that the internet is raving about.
Oh, it's just
Assassin's
like
Creed.
real archaeology.
You know.
J'essaierai
But with
prochain
less
coup de
paperwork.
streamer directement à
And
partir
what
de
better place to start than the golden
du Steam
age
Deck
of
au lieu
piracy
de-
with the helps from our very talented
passer
friends
par
at
l'ordi pour voir un
Ubisoft.
peu ce que
Let's
ça donne.
dive into the world of Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced.
Bon bah ça c'est...
Hi, I'm Richard Knight. I'm the game director for
Le
Assassin's
Assassin's
Creed
Creed.
Black Flag Resynced with Ubisoft Singapore. Assassin's Creed
Comme c'est
Black
celui
Flag
que c'est les gens
Resynced
qui
is
ont le plus
the old
apprécié, bah
experience you know
forcément
and
vu
love.
qu'ils le ressortent,
Edward and
bah,
his tales in the Caribbean,
on va en entendre
of
parler tout le temps.
assassins and pirates, but modernized with today's
Bah
technology.
vu hier, j'ai
The
déjà
latest
vu
version
une
of
fois d'avant
Anvil
aussi
has helped us a
encore
lot,
avant,
both in
donc
terms of visuals. We now have ray tracing and global illumination, but it's also a big deal for us in terms of gameplay too, with night and day affecting your stealth. There's weather that can affect your visibility, both in the ocean and on ground.
En plus le premier Assassin's Creed, en plus c'est une exclu
What's changed
PS3,
with
alors je veux
Parkour
dire,
Movement is that
si tu veux
we've
faire
brought
le
forward
premier,
the
bah,
game to the new standards that you've
faudra avoir une
seen
PS3.
with PC Shadows and the recent updates. There's
Mais le 1 il est
there's
pas aussi bien que ça, le
Looking
2
Shop,
était déjà mieux le
and
2.
It just makes for a much smoother experience. A lot of the new gameplay with Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced involves these new officers that you can find and recruit. When you first run into Lucy, she's a wanted criminal, and you'll just hear it as you're walking around Havana that there's money on her head, right? Which is, music to Edward's ears. Ah, here's somebody I can work with. And as you find her, she's got this whole plot line involving her family and the family fortune. And she would love to work with you, but if you can't deal with her problems, she's not going to help you with yours.
You don't mince words, do you? I suppose I could look around, see what needs doing.
So each of those characters has a story to tell. And on top of that, we also have a new tale involving Blackbeard, which, for fans of Blackbeard, to learn a little bit more about him and Edward and how things turned out in the game, I think will be really exciting.
Were you attacked?
Other way round. It were Blackbeard who struck first. Opened fire on a British man of war, the pillock.
When we were going to remake Assassin's Creed Black Flag, we had to focus on something, and that focus was Edward's story. If we can't nail Edward's story, you know, there's no room for anything else. And so we put everything possible into nailing that. So we still have a modern day gameplay and story to tell, but it's now kind of in the name. It's
t'aimes pas Assassin's Creed?
Black
Ouais.
Flag Remake, it's Black Flag Resynced.
Ah, moi j'avais fait
Right, so we're the
le
next
2 sur la
modern AC,
360
and
parce
so
que
our
c'était
modern
quelqu'un
day
qui me l'avait
continues
prêté.
from what players may have seen in Shadows.
J'avais bien aimé et tout, mais
Of course, we brought back the
après
underwater
le reste,
diving
je t'avouerais
sections
que je
from
les ai
the
pas fait. Il y en
original
a certains
game.
que j'ai
You
achetés
put
que
the
j'ai toujours
diving
pas
bell
lancé,
and
donc
how beautiful the Caribbean
un requin.
can be when you're underwater.
Ah bah
but
voilà, il
the
s'est
other
fait
thing we've
bouffer.
added is now you can swim anywhere, just like in any modern AC game. So sometimes there's treasure to find, certain quests. You know, there could be a certain cave you're looking for.
Mal fait.
But it's also just about
Il avait la main qui
freedom
passait
of
à travers le
approach.
coffre.
Sometimes to get to a certain island or a certain location.
Dites-vous quand même que
maybe
c'est un
you
jeu
can't
que
find the right place
les
to
gens
get
vont
to
sûrement
with
payer
Jackdaw, or you
80,
just wanna
90
take a
balles,
short
voire même
cut and
plus.
just
Hein.
go swimming. It's kind of up to you.
Captain's gone over!
Donc oui, il a l'air d'être bien fait et tout, hein. Il a l'air d'être beau le jeu, hein,
So
mais
with
bon.
combat, we've gone
La main
back
qui
to the
passe à travers le
basics and we've
coffre,
come
bon.
up with a new system that
C'est
fits
moyen,
more
quoi.
with modern sensibilities. It's more skill-based. It can still quick and brutal if you know how to play, but it's also something that works well for players who learn how to play. The core with us with naval gameplay was to keep that spirit that it had from the original. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But we added a little bit more now with officer abilities that add cool things like the ability to brace perfectly and take out a lot of damage. And also the new alternate weapons, which allow you while you're aiming to switch between weapon modes with different ranges and damage, so that you can kind of adjust to the fight rather
Voilà, en
than
fait, dans ce Assassin's Creed là, t'as des phases de guerre en bateau et
Assassin's
tout.
Creed Black
Et je
Flag
pense que c'est le
Resynced
truc qui
is
me
coming
plaira
out
pas,
on
moi,
July
donc
9 for PlayStation, Xbox, and PC.
si c'est trop long et
Thanks for
tout ça,
watching,
trop
enjoy
chiant
the
et
show.
tout, ça va me faire chier. Parce qu'apparemment, tu peux avoir un bateau, tu peux l'améliorer, machin et tout, ce qui paraît, mais bon.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on July 9th, later this year.
We were doing so well.
That was at least tasteful.
If you say so.
Speaking of taste, if your appetite for the 7 Seas is still yet to be salted, I'll stop. You can find out even more about that one by checking out the hands-on preview over on GamesRadar.com.
Now, we've got a very special treat for the blasphemous fans among us. Let's take a look.
This castle has a life of its own. Greater than that which still beats in my own heartbroken chest.
Pour du pixel, il est gore quand même, hein. Petit jeu sûrement sur Switch 2. Ouais, sur toutes les consoles, sûr. Si c'est Blasphemous, il sort sur toutes les consoles. Ah, Blasphemous 2. J'ai dit le nom avant. Ouais, Switch, PS5, Xbox, Steam, machin. Il sort
That's
partout
right,
dessus.
Blasphemous 2, The Third Sin, is a free
Bon, avec la
content
tête
update
pointue comme
that
ça.
adds an entire area to the game.
And it's out now, so you can play it. And let's be honest, with all the new enemies, probably die a lot. Right after the show.
Best of luck. Okay, Defender of the Crown, The Legend Returns, was revealed
Oh, ça,
during
c'est
our
uniquement
spring
PC, ça.
showcase earlier this year. But we've got a first look at gameplay coming at you right now.
Decide a kingdom's fate when Defender of the Crown returns, featuring the original strategic adventure
Sans
and
déconner.
new ways to play. Retro Mode presents the complete 1986 edition of the game, preserved in all its glory. Classic Mode adds modern refinements, renewed clarity and polish.
Non. Non, c'est pas... Ah, refait, c'est déjà mieux, tu vois.
And
C'est
introducing
déjà mieux. Mais
Kingdom Mode.
non.
a brand new roguelike of dice, decks, and destiny. Forge your battle-ready deck and cast your fate into the fray. Chart your rise to rule all of England as you go on campaign to outwit your rivals. Unlock new tactics and new dice to strengthen your claim to the throne. 3 modes, 1 legendary experience. Defender of the Crown. Wishlist now.
Oh, même sur Switch il sort. Oh la vache.
Defender of the Crown,
Sort
The
partout.
Legend Returns. Lands on PC and consoles later this year. So, get it on your wish list. Pronto.
And I think I'll handle the British accents from now on. Okay, Troy?
Aww.
Sticking with the historical theme, here's some exciting news about the period shooter Hold Fast, Nations at War.
Truc de gestion, stratégie, machin.
Till you see the whites of their eyes.
Oh là. T'as aussi le chat de proximité. En gros, celui qui est à l'autre bout de la map qui est en train de parler, tu l'entendras pas. Par contre, celui qui est juste à côté de toi, tu l'entendras. Et puis il y en a, ils font des cons. Ils disent des conneries, t'en as d'autres qui chantent.
Hold Fast, American Revolution. Releasing June 11th. Play early for exclusive rewards at holdfastgame.com.
Hold Fast American Revolution is a free expansion for Hold Fast Nations at War, and it's launching on June 11th for PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. That is just a mere few days away. My goodness. Visit holdfastgame.com for more info.
Now, let's check out the release date trailer for They Will Come, a steampunk stealth game set on a vast
Le
airship.
logo est vachement stylé, hein.
Benjamin, are you there?
Yes, I'm scared.
I don't even fully understand why I made it. Maybe it was the power of the idea. I guess I pursued it as a failsafe for the future, to be used in fighting enemies of this dark world we now live in. Your mother always said that if I continued making it, they will come. Forgive me, my son. I have doomed us all.
Ah, tu contrôles le petit gamin? Tout à l'heure que tu voyais des ennemis.
The device must be mine, boy. Did you hear that, boy? Give up, or people will start to die.
Ça me fait penser à Little Nightmare, mais en 3D, quoi, en quelque sorte. Au lieu de te déplacer de gauche à droite, et ben là, tu te déplaces partout, quoi. Ah, c'est que sur Steam. Ouais. Ouais, ils veulent pas vendre leur jeu, du coup.
They Will Come heads to Steam in July, but you can wishlist it right now. What have you got for us next, Alex?
Well, it is that time again,
Le fait que tu
Troy.
contrôles un
We
gamin
have
qui doit se planquer et tout.
world
Ouais.
premiere for a cosmic city builder where you craft thriving
Ah,
habitats
qu'est-ce que ça va
to
être?
rescue long extinct animals.
Oh.
Welcome to Bioden, a cozy management game where you will build a self-sustaining network of structures, all working in harmony to bring extinct animals back to life. You've been sent on this planet by your guild with one purpose: to restore it.
D'accord. Tu dois restaurer des
Your
planètes,
arrival on this
apparemment.
wounded planet will be one of discovery and exploration. Resources are scattered across the land. Search for them, as each one is essential. As your colony takes shape, your buildings will need power.
Ça, à la
and
rigueur, ça peut être
sometimes
encore
water.
stylé. Oh bah, de toute façon, ils y jouent avec une
Connect
manette,
them together.
manette
Weave a
Xbox.
network across the
Tu
land.
vois les logos des boutons sur le
But plan
côté,
with care.
à gauche.
Every structure you place carries a cost, nudging pollution upward, pulling against the very mission you're here to fulfill.
Mais c'est plus un jeu qui se joue à la souris
The
quand même, hein, vu
planet
les
won't
petites icônes et
heal
tout
through
qu'il y a.
structures alone. Bring species together, help them settle, and let the cycle of life begin again. Inside your dome, you'll welcome back dozens of extraordinary species, each one with its own needs. Gather DNA samples, place your cocoons, and carefully tend to the conditions each creature requires. But remember, even within the dome, each decision, even small,
En tout cas, ça a l'air de
has
jouer à
an
la manette quand même,
impact
donc
on
bon.
your planet. This world
voir.
is waiting to be cleaned, restored, and brought back to life. Your planet is waiting for your arrival. Wishlist the game and play the demo now on Steam.
Ah, Switch 2, Steam, PS5, Xbox.
Bring nature back to life in BioEden, which is coming soon to PC.
Now, those of you in the Lovecraftian loop will know that The Sinking City 2 is just over the horizon, looking all brooding and mysterious, just like my co-host Troy.
Really?
Absolutely not, darling.
Oh. Well, here's a release date trailer where you'll find out when you can finally dive into the flooded survival horror adventure.
Ça, je sais pas ce que c'est ça. On dirait Indiana Jones un peu. Oh. Oh. Ah, si ça c'est le 2, du coup il y a un 1. Ça peut être intéressant. Faudrait que je lance Steam pour choper le nom. Hop. Bon, je vais faire avec la tablette.
The Sinking City 2 is just a few short weeks away, and there's a demo available to play right now.
Donc là, ça c'est le 2, et le 1, ils l'ont fait en remaster, le 1.
Just don't listen to the call of the
Sorti
void
en
whilst you're in there.
2021.
Pro tip.
Time to lock in, folks, as we get a
40
world
balles.
premiere
Ah,
up
quand même.
next. Now, this one is an attempt to revive that golden era
sur
of
Steam Deck,
early
jouable.
skateboard
Pourquoi
games. You know,
jouable?
when Tony
Certains
Hawk was at the
textes
peak
en
of his
jeu
powers.
utilisent une
And who
police
better to tell you about it than
de petite
Stair
taille et peuvent être
Meyer,
difficiles à
one
lire.
of the world's most
C'est tout.
talented modern skaters
ça va.
and an Olympic hopeful
Texture
to
4K en
boot.
plus. Ah ouais. Tiens, je vais le mettre en wishlist celui-là.
Hey Future Game Show, I'm Sarah Meyer, also known as
Oh,
Sarah.
jeu de skateboard.
Skateboarding is my life and I love it with my whole heart, so I'm super excited to share Skate Stara with you today. A brand new arcade skateboarding game inspired by the golden era of skate games. So this is the world premiere of Skate Stara. Check it out.
C'était juste ça? Ah non. Ouais. Déçu du jeu parce que vache, la bonne femme était quand même mieux faite que dans le jeu, hein. Ah non, on dirait un jeu Switch en vrai. Ou alors c'est un petit studio qui l'a fait ou un truc comme ça, mais
Wishlists at the ready because Skate Stair is coming to PC and consoles later this year.
Now, how's about an exclusive trailer for a new expansion coming up for one of my personal favorites? It's time for another
Vampire
run.
Survivor. Oh,
of
il va y avoir
Vampire
encore un DLC. Je l'ai toujours pas fini, mais il est trop bien ce jeu. Ouais, moi c'est celui où ça tire dans tous les sens. Pas celui avec les cartes.
I'm Luca Galante, accidentally made Vampire Survivors, and I'm running Ponko. I made this expansion of Vampire Survivors called Emerald Diorama that
le
was
jeu, il est
very
espagnol,
expensive
du coup,
to
le jeu?
make, but we gave away to the players for free. And so I started for a way to do some spin-offs maybe. I tried to get in touch with other teams, indie developers, to see if they were interested into working on some of these spin-offs. One of these we released just a little while ago as Vampire Crawlers. It's a game based on specifically being able to play at your own pace, play your cards effectively as slowly or as fast as you can. I got a lot of other ideas, but there's definitely more spin-off coming, especially after seeing the success of Vampire Crawlers and that it paid off to effectively try and to do something unusual, but always following the same idea at the end of the day, which is that I am the first player of my own games. I need my own games to be fun to myself first. So I want to make these other games and wanted to find a new name for them effectively. So again, I tried to grab Survivors, think of something stupid, and that's how Survive-a-thon came up, which is short for Survive a Ton.
À chaque niveau, tu as le droit de choisir une attaque ou une amélioration des attaques que tu as déjà. Et ton perso, en fait, il attaque tout le temps. Donc du coup, en fait, il faut que tu fasses le plus de dégâts possible pour monter le plus de niveaux possible. Et puis à la fin du niveau, quand tu arrives assez loin, et ben, tu as la faucheuse qui arrive, et puis après tu passes au niveau d'après. T'as plein de persos à débloquer, t'as plein de pouvoirs à débloquer.
Initially was supposed to be just a little add-on to the Legacy of the Moon spell DLC, and as it's very common for me, I start something really small and it ends up being way too big, and so now it's got its own life. It's going to be called Legacy of the Blood Moon, and players can expect a small DLC with something 8+ characters, 8+ weapons, plus evolutions, but they can also expect a very low price of 80 pence, something along those lines. I'm definitely going to keep updating it for as long as it makes sense, as long as it is sustainable. If anyone wants to stay in touch and get to know more about what we're doing, please visit
y en a beaucoup. Mais dans le jeu, ça fait net quand même dans le jeu. Ça va.
Useless count up to our next announcement.
Ton perso de toute façon est toujours au centre de l'écran quand tu bouges, c'est tout l'écran qui bouge.
Trailer for the expansion of Vampire Survivors, Legacy of the Blood Moon.
Unscrupulous beings consumed by ambition. A cautionary tale, or a story better left untold. There's no retreat once this threshold has been crossed. If you really want to see it through, then just take my hand.
Il faut faire que ce jeu-là, c'est un jeu vendu dans les 5 balles. Il a un succès monstre ce jeu-là.
And by unholy communion, a macabre dance began. As all dawns and twilights of the world paint the moon red.
Ouais, c'est plutôt bien cheaté aussi sa hache. Hein. Ouais, je l'ai sur le Steam Deck et ouais, sur Switch je l'avais pas acheté, mais sur Steam Deck ouais, je l'ai acheté ouais. Et tous les trucs bleus qu'il récupère là, bah, c'est l'XP, c'est les points d'XP en fait.
As he kept staring at the shadow of the comet, Sargon eagerly paid for its gifts.
Ça, les flammes, c'est balèze. Oh putain, je savais pas qu'il y avait ça. Hein. Mais après, t'as tellement d'ennemis qui t'arrivent sur la gueule que t'as intérêt d'avoir des trucs comme ça. Mais ça arrive en cours de partie que tu meurs. Hein. Au début, tu fais que ça au début. Hein. Tu gagnes de l'XP, tu meurs. Hein. S'il y a trop d'ennemis, ton perso il attaque pas assez fort, pas assez vite, et puis voilà. Tiens, tu vois tout ce que ça fait là? Les ennemis qui te foncent dessus et tout. Mais c'est trop bien, puis des fois t'as plus beaucoup de vie, alors du coup t'es en train de te barrer, t'essayes de les fuir et tout. Tu déglingues un petit buisson et tu vois que. Ou une lanterne ou un truc comme ça. Et tu récupères un poulet. Tu récupères un poulet et puis hop, bah tu récupères de la vie.
Prepare your wish list because Vampire Survivors Legacy of the Blood Moon is coming to PC and consoles later this year.
Ouais, donc en c'est pas un DLC, c'est un autre Vampire Survivor.
World premiere. And it pertains to one of last year's truly best games.
Ouais, bah celui-là, il y a des chances que je l'achète aussi, celui-là.
Entry 3452, 2 days until sunrise. Mission scientist, Jan S. Dolsky. If I never wake up again, know this. The Oasis survives, even under the destructive sun. I must go underground. Next entry in another 13 years. If you're still out there by that time, don't give up. I know it's trying to tell us something.
Next cycle, we need
Ah la vache, le bonhomme est bien fait. Hein. Oh putain. PS5, Xbox... non, pas de Switch.
Alex Jordan and Jan Scientist fans rejoice. The Alters is getting a DLC expansion called Last Variable. And I don't need to tell you to wishlist that, do I?
No. And now let's take a look at Anemo. It's a free-to-play creature collecting RPG.
Oh, important question. Is it full of adorable little guys? I really like adorable little guys.
I mean, have you seen what's happening on the screen behind you?
Aww. Let's play the trailer.
Alors ce jeu là je crois qu'on en a beaucoup parlé sur TikTok celui-là. Ah, pas mal le dragon. Ouais, c'est un espèce de jeu Pokémon en fait. Ah ouais. Puisque Palworld a gagné ses procès contre Nintendo. Donc du coup, bah, y en a plein qui vont faire pareil. On va avoir plein de dérivés de Pokémon maintenant. Ouais, je sais plus, ils ont eu 2 ou 3 procès et ils les ont tous gagnés. Parce que Nintendo avait décrété que le système de capture de Pokémon leur appartenait et tout. Alors qu'en fin de compte, bah pas vraiment. Et puis bon, bah, à partir du moment où tu utilises une technique différente, et bah, ça marche. Voilà. Oh! J'ai pas eu le temps de faire gaffe s'il y avait le logo Switch. J'ai pas vu. Mais il y avait PlayStation, Xbox, il y avait aussi le logo Android aussi.
So this is
ça, je prendrais un, bah oui, ça.
4-player psychological horror game that opened the Spring Showcase back in March. Cool thing is, it's got enemies that mimic your friends.
Ouais, PS5, ouais, ça je l'ai vu aussi. Ouais.
And the developers are back with a
oh, Pokémon, ouais, je me suis lassé aussi, right. C'est toujours pareil, c'est...
How did you know that?
C'est un peu chiant.
Maybe you're not Alex after all. Tell me something that only Alex would know.
J'en ai trouvé un autre la dernière fois, un jeu qui ressemble un peu à Pokémon mais qui est différent en même temps. Sauf que là, c'est ton bonhomme à toi qui se transforme en fait.
Roll the trailer.
Et les monstres, en fait, tu les enregistres sur des cassettes audio. Sur un baladeur à cassette.
Dude, shut up!
For men with nerve. They may be your crew. But inside the maze, don't trust
les couloirs, ils ont l'air d'être vachement... Ah, c'est quoi? De quoi, ce jeu-là ou l'autre jeu que je parlais? L'autre jeu que je parlais, c'est Cassette Beast. Ouais, il est dispo aussi sur Switch, PS5, PC.
The night will twist your words.
Keep straight, you'll find Mike.
And take your body.
Et celui-là, je te vois que j'ai le nom, j'ai pas fait gaffe.
Are you all right, Joe? I'm here with Harry. Oh, crap.
To hunt you down.
Hello? Hello, Joe? Joe!
For you see, I won't let you go.
Je sais même plus comment il s'écrit exactement.
Cordura is coming soon to PC and PlayStation, and what do you know? Here's our next game. It's called Chronoscript: The Endless End.
It's an action-adventure game where you play as an editor trapped inside a never-ending, self-writing manuscript. Kind of like what developers feel like working with me.
Ah, you arrived earlier than expected.
Voilà, je l'ai marqué sur le
Welcome
chat
to
au cas
my
où.
writing room. You must forgive me for breaking our promise. The manuscript is still incomplete.
Alors au début, le jeu avait l'air d'être intéressant, mais si c'est ça le vrai jeu, ça l'est beaucoup moins.
My dear editor, I must return to my scripts. I do hope you enjoy what lies beyond the end of this endless story.
Tu vois, ça aurait été le perso là que tu contrôlais dans un jeu machin et tout, là je dis pas, tu vois.
Chronoscript: The Endless End is coming to PC and PS5 in fall of 26. So write it down now.
Moi je l'aurai sur
Switch.
Switch 1.
Now, we've got a world premiere coming at you. This one is a psychological horror game
Ah,
where you
oui.
rebuild the memory of a lost child.
Told you I was gonna fix it. Are you there?
Chelou le jeu, hein. Ah bah ouais, mais le jeu faut l'acheter aussi.
That was your first
Moi, je l'ai
look
pas,
at
moi, le jeu.
Impermanence, coming to PC in 2027.
And if you're hungry for more amazing games just like that one, stay tuned after the Exodus extended gameplay reveal at the end of the show for the return of FGS Live from Los Angeles.
Our hosts are in the City of Angels to bring you all the latest news from the summer gaming events, as well as some of those wonderful world premiere trailers you love so much. In fact, here's a little teaser of what you can look forward to.
Hey there, I'm Jules Gill, one of your hosts of FGS Live from LA. Stay tuned immediately after the Future Game Show and Exodus Extended gameplay reveal for more world premieres, demo drops, and maybe a cheeky surprise.
You heard them. Make sure you stick around after the Exodus extended gameplay reveal for FGS Live from Los Angeles, hosted by our very own Amy and Jules.
We do love them. You guys break a leg. Right now, let's get back into the games with a closer look at The Lift, a supernatural handyman simulator inspired by the SCP Foundation.
Oh.
Hello, Future Games Show. I'm Ivan from Fantastic Signals, and I'm here to tell you more about our upcoming supernatural handyman simulator, The Lift. The Lift is an immersive story-driven first-person simulator where you play as an engineer on a mission to investigate and restore a massive research facility abandoned after a mysterious catastrophe. From day one, it was paramount that the lift feels really good to play. All interactions with the world are built to be extremely tactile, so it's not just about what you do, it's about how you do it, how it feels to pull, push, rotate, switch, clean, screw in, click, tune, tighten. All these engineering verbs are at the very core of the gameplay loop.
Ouais, en fin de compte, faut que tu répares plein de trucs.
Elevated through responsive animations, fine visual effects, crispy audio design to deliver an almost ASMR-like experience. You'll be repairing a variety of things in the lift. We divide repairs into 3 categories. The first one is basic mechanical or cosmetic repairs. Changing light bulbs, fixing a crooked chair, or patching the walls. Simple, but always satisfying. The second category is electrical devices. We have developed an ecosystem of electrical and mechanical components that you can assemble. You can find, craft, and unlock many different parts used to bring the machinery back to life. All devices are connected to the electrical grid, and sometimes you will need to reroute power from one point to another or disassemble a machine to get parts needed elsewhere. It's not a bunch of preset puzzles, it's a deep, open-ended sandbox system that you'll need to master by improvising and thinking outside the box. The third category is what we call boss devices. These are large, multi-step projects that are even more complex and usually involve multiple machines and environmental repairs, like, for example, the interdimensional antenna. You will fix its subsystems and will be tuning its settings to get the signals you need for your adventure. And of course, there will be a massive payoff at the end of the repair. Each floor has its own boss device. Some will be unveiled in the upcoming months. Some you'll have to uncover yourself when the game launches. The Lift is launching on PC, PlayStation 5 and Xbox in 2027. If you're interested, please add the game to your wishlist. And if you want to help us shape this adventure, sign up for a closed playtest on Steam for a chance to play the newest in development build. The playtest begins in June 14th. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the show.
The Lift is coming to PC in 2027, but you can and should wishlist it right now on Steam.
C'est bonbons durs, mais c'est bonbons durs qui font quand même assez vite. Et t'as du miel liquide dedans.
Never-ending coasters, salty fries, expensive bottled water.
Not quite. The owners are trying to eat the guests.
Oh, that's a new one. Here's wow, My Cannibal Family.
Did you hear the mob dumped one of their own in this goo?
Not just that. I heard a flesh-eating creature crawled out of it. Huh?
Tu dois créer un parc d'attractions, mais sûrement en vue de tuer les visiteurs. Oh, qu'est-ce que les bonhommes sont mal faits. Ah, il a la tête de l'autre côté, lui. Ah. Ouais. Ah, y a pas Switch. Ah, tu peux déjà jouer. Il y a des playtests.
My Cannibal Family is a cooperative theme park simulator with a terrifying twist, and it's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2027.
And here's a dark fantasy extraction game where you team up or go solo to take down enemies corrupted by the blood of the gods. This is Mistfall Hunter. Set a reminder for July 29th when Mistfall Hunter lands on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Right, I think it's time for our next Ones to Watch deep dive. Troy?
Indeed it is, and here is an exclusive interview with Saber Interactive about Clive Barker's Hellraiser revival.
Hi, I'm Anthony Default from Saber Interactive, and I'm the narrative director on Hellraiser Revival. The backstory for the player character Aiden is that he's this guy who has his entire life been consumed with yearning. From an early age, he's sought out crime, drugs, sex, danger in order to feel more, to experience more. By the time we meet him, he's met a kindred spirit, his girlfriend Sunny, and the two of them have entered this infernal spiral into depravity.
You crave what we offer, your desires so plentiful.
In the game, you'll use this mysterious puzzle box artifact called a configuration to wield the powers of hell, to burn, penetrate, slash, rip apart your enemies. And also, it's a puzzle box, so you can manipulate it yourself to solve puzzles and ultimately save yourself and your girlfriend from the powers of hell.
It is done.
It was incredibly dear to us to stay true to the Hellraiser franchise when doing this work. So we went back to the first and second movie and to the novella that he initially wrote that it was all based on, The Hellbound Heart. Tried to kind of blinker other influences out, and we just studied those until we found what really resonated with us.
Follow her, for we have such sights to show you.
So in the game, the force of opposition that you'll be fighting is broadly on two sides. So on the first side, you have this cult that's obsessed with the Cenobites and with trying to create their own Cenobites on Earth, ones that they can control and use in order to essentially grant themselves infinite pleasure. So this cult, they're trying to find a way to advance their goals, and to do so, they need this Genesis configuration that you're wielding. You need the Genesis configuration to complete your bargain and try and get Sunny's soul back. The second category of enemy is what we call the unworthy. So these are beings who have used configurations themselves in the past, and in most cases have been like interred into the labyrinth where they've been tortured for some sort of eternity, and who are now released by the actions of the Genesis configuration and are seeking you, thinking that you're their way out, you're their way to freedom. So they're these depraved, decrepit souls who are desperately trying to kill you and take what's yours. Clive Barker's Hellraiser Revival is coming to PC and consoles in 2026. We've got plenty more to show you throughout the year, so stay tuned. You can wishlist the game now to join in, or you can follow us on social media, where Pinhead himself will often be in the replies. Thanks for watching, and take pleasure in the rest of the show.
It calls to you. Make your devotion known.
Clive Barker's Hellraiser revival is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox later this year. So go pin it onto your wish list.
Because of the pin, got it.
Yeah.
Well, it is time for another world premiere, and this one is a medieval Metroidvania starring a plucky little snail.
Wesh, l'escargot, c'est pas si lent que ça un escargot, hein. Les aiguilles des sticks mous, ouais. Oh là. Ouais, peut être sympa celui-là. Ouais, Xbox et Steam.
Deadroot is coming soon to PC and Xbox.
Drop the devs on wishlist to show your support, and you may as well keep that Steam tab open because we've got another great game up next.
And this one is The Road of Dust and Sorrow, a pixel art survival horror game inspired by Silent Hill.
Ah ouais, tiens, je l'ai trouvé. Ah, et le jeu sera quand même en français. Ça, c'est cool. Peut être sympa celui-là. Oh. Switch 1.
The Road of Dust and Sorrow is coming to PC and consoles in 2026. Okay, our next game was revealed late last year and is a stunning reimagining of...
Are you seriously going to intro this one whilst I'm standing right beside you?
My bad.
Our next game was revealed late last year and is a stunning reimagining of Lara Croft's 1996 adventure. Lara, played by yours truly, will visit the jungles of Peru, the ancient ruins of Greece, and much, much more. Here's the team behind the game to dive deeper into Tomb Raider: Legacy of Atlantis.
Hard woman to track down.
Well, you found me.
Hi, I'm Hao Cicada, game director at Crystal Dynamics. Tomb Raider: Legacy of Atlantis is a stunning reimagining of Lara Croft's debut adventure. We've taken the legendary 1996 game and completely reimagined it from the ground up, with jaw-dropping visuals, modern gameplay, and a few new surprises. All while honoring the spirit of the original. Players will explore these extraordinarily dangerous worlds that have been lost to time. We're talking jungles of Peru, crumbling ruins of Greece, and the deserts of Egypt. Every location is packed with ancient artifacts and hidden secrets. Whether you are a longtime fan or someone picking up a Tomb Raider game for the very first time, this is the definitive way to experience the adventure that started it all. Tomb Raider pioneered 3D exploration back in 1996. With Legacy of Atlantis, we really wanted Lara's traversal to feel distinctively hers. It's precise, it's athletic, and deeply connected to the environments she's exploring. This is Lara at the top of her game. She's come through the Survivor era, emerged as a confident, accomplished adventurer, and you will see that in how she moves. The swan dives, the handstands, the acrobatic flourishes, they're all expressions of her character. And it's a lot of fun to watch it, but it's even more fun to play. It's important for us to distinguish that this isn't a remake. A remake rebuilds what already exists with modern technology. Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis goes further than that and truly reimagines the debut game, all while keeping its soul intact. Environments are larger, iconic moments like Laura's battle against the T-Rex are transformed into epic gameplay encounters on a cinematic scale. The puzzles in Legacy of Atlantis are really satisfying. You're manipulating water flow, redirecting light beams, you're activating pressure plates, deciphering ancient symbols, all of it to unseal secrets that have been locked away for centuries. Every solution requires you to piece together what you've uncovered and think creatively in how to do it. And then obviously there's combat, which you've got Laura's iconic dual pistols, plus some other weapons that you can unlock along the way. This is the legendary adventure fans remember, reimagined in ways that weren't possible 30 years ago, with some new surprises. Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis launches on February 12, 2027. It comes out on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, Steam, and Nintendo Switch 2. You can pre-order the game now. From the bottom of my heart and the rest of the development team, we cannot wait for everyone to experience this. Thank you so much.
Some legends are destined to be retold.
Ouais, sur Switch 2.
Let the legend come back to life.
I see what you did there.
Because the thing that I've...
Yeah, you made it about you.
Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis is coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, PC, and Nintendo Switch 2 on February 12th, 2027.
Which is 2 days before Laura's birthday. And if it's not on your wish list already, then this is me, Lara Croft, asking you nicely to add us. Don't make me use my nasty voice.
She'll do it. Seen it. Kind of like it. Okay, so yesterday we learned about the next game from the creator of Assassin's Creed. It's called 1666 Amsterdam. It's officially back from the dead, baby, and it does look amazing.
Now, I'm sure you've all seen the reveal trailer by now, but if you're keen to learn more, here's an exclusive gameplay feature from the team at Panache Digital. Enjoy.
It all began with magic. In ancient times, the earliest human tribes would periodically gather in a sacred place. One of these tribes, the Zandaris, was entrusted with an ancient form of magic along with the duty to pass it on to those deemed worthy to bear it. But this gift came at a cost. The very magic meant to elevate humanity instead corrupted it. Those who received it were changed. And those who bestowed it had to learn how to take it back. Step into the role of Noah, heir to a long line of Zandaris, as she's about to become the Collector. She will not be alone. A choice must be made. One that will stand by her side throughout the journey. Together, they form the Union. Together, they must preserve the balance of the world.
Saloperie.
1666 Amsterdam is coming soon to PC, but you can wishlist the game and play the prologue on Steam after the show.
But we do still have one more great game to show you.
If you've been holding out for a spiritual successor to the Mass Effect games, which I know a thing or two about, you need to know about Exodus, the planet-hopping sci-fi RPG coming to PC and consoles early next year.
Now, the dev team, Archetype Entertainment, is made up of a bunch of ex-BioWare talent, including Drew Karpyshyn, who is the writer of the first two Mass Effect games, and Knights of the Old Republic, so you know it's got the juice.
The team over in Texas have put together an extended gameplay reveal, led by the game's director, Chris King.
That is coming up next, but you should stick around after for our sister show, FGS Live from Los Angeles.
All right then. The time has come, the walrus said. I've been Alex Wilton-Regan.
And I have been Troy Baker. And this has been the Future Game Show Summer Showcase 2026. Oh, we nailed that.
Good.
Which means it is time for you, my dear friends, to enter the world of Exodus.
Enjoy.
Hey everyone, I'm Chris King, Game Director on Exodus. In Exodus, you play as a traveler, venturing on dangerous missions deep into space, in search of powerful alien remnants that can save your dying homeworld. You'll journey to deadly planets, derelict ships, and the remains of lost worlds, while using your wits and teamwork to survive the terrifying creatures that try to stop you. Along the way, you'll choose who to fight beside, who to fall for, and who to leave behind. You play as June Aslan, a lowly salvager living on the outskirts of Leiden. This is where his story begins, alongside his awakened friend Houston.
June, hey, come on.
Houston?
I'm here. Are you?
Ah, il peut parler.
Yeah.
C'est trop bien.
Yeah, I think so.
June was orphaned from a once powerful family. He has a unique and mysterious genetic trait that lets him interact with ancient celestial technology. And it's this trait which might be the key to saving your home planet.
Shit. It really works.
Salvager's dream.
You'll be able to customize your June as a male or female, with several options to adjust your appearance. At the start of the game, you'll also choose your character's initial alignment, either a virtuous paladin or an ambitious immortal.
Drop your weapons. Get on the ground. Lev, don't be stupid. They've got a combat mech. Drop your weapons now.
These choices will shape your character and change how the world responds to you.
Listen to your friend and let this go.
Not gonna happen, you mercenary scum.
Let's check out some work-in-progress gameplay so you can get a feel for the systems, storytelling, choices, and characters that make up Exodus.
C'est bien ça par contre que t'as le jeu qui se met en pause le temps que tu
changes d'arme. The first two companions you meet are Elise and Tom. Elise is an impatient mech pilot that loves to blow stuff up and leans into brute force. Tom is an experienced traveler who helps teach June the ropes. He tends to be more cautious and provides June with moral perspective. Let's join them as they start a new salvage mission.
All loaded up?
Gears in storage. My lovely suit. Good to go.
Where's Tom?
Last minute prep. Or drinking. Probably both.
Does he do that often? Drinking right before a job?
Man's got his vices, but he gets shit done, okay? Nothing else to say.
Good. You made it. Let's hop on.
Throughout your journey, you'll team up with a diverse crew of companions, like Salt, an awakened octopus.
We got your back, June. You too, Salt.
Not necessary. If you die, I leave. Contract void.
Wow. You don't mince words, do you?
It's an Octo thing. You'll get used to it.
All right. Time to move out.
You'll also meet other interesting characters, like the mysterious CC Orlev, voiced by Matthew McConaughey.
Howdy, friend. Strange times we find ourselves in. Named CC Orlev.
In this scene, CC helps out June by giving him a recycler upgrade. With the new modification added, let's see how we can put it to good use in combat.
June, what's it look like in there?
A lot of mercs. But I think I can thin a few of them out without being seen.
We got your back, June. Things go bad, we'll kick in that door and come running.
How you engage the enemy is up to you. In this encounter, June has to deal with a deadly turret, along with Lycan, the leader of the Fire Eaters. He's heavily protected, and things could get out of hand quick. Let's use this new recycler mod to stealthily take out some enemies and make things a bit easier.
About the way I'm running things now. You whining bitch better fall in line, or I'll start taking fingers.
Next, let's use the scramble cloak to sneak up on some enemies.
Lothar was a shit leader. No vision, no discipline. We're going to do things different now that I'm in charge. First step, cutting out the deadwood. You all better start earning your keep.
This turret is protected with heavy armor.
Ouais,
Let's
je vois,
toss
ça
a
peut être
thruster
sympa en
grenade
vrai.
to deal massive damage.
quand même mieux de pas les alerter parce que quand tu les alertes pas, tu leur mets une balle, tu les tues.
That did the trick. We now catch up to the team having made it to the salvage. However, rival mercenaries have already staked their claim.
Gotta hand it to you. Never thought you pricks would make it this far. Too bad you reached the end of the road.
We're just getting started. Making it past your friends was a breeze. I hope you're more of a challenge.
We've got control of the auto cannon. How's that for a challenge?
Okay, that is going to be difficult.
June and team have managed to push through the enemy defenses to the control room and now face a pivotal choice.
June, time to do your thing.
I'm in. Taking the guns offline now.
Wait. This is a control room, right? Should be a way to open the airlock doors. Blast all those damn mercs out into space in one shot.
Whoa, hold on. There could be dock workers and maintenance crew in there. We can't just vent the airlock.
Fuck that! We're gonna walk up there to verify who's a merc and who's a zealot dock worker who might just kill us on sight anyway?
Tom's right. You can't be reckless when lives are at stake.
But you don't mind putting our lives at risk?
C'est bien, t'as des choix à faire, comme ça après tu peux voir après. En recommençant le jeu, si tu prenais un autre truc, une autre décision pour voir ce que ça fait.
Whatever. I could use some more target practice anyway.
Let's move. We've given the mercs too much of a head start already.
As you travel across the cluster, you will hear stories of those who have been affected by time, like Tom's account of why he can never go home.
You know the strangest part of being out here?
Years have already passed on Leiden.
Exactly. Spend a few hours on this world, a few days, a few weeks. It's all the same for the people back home.
In between missions, you'll journey back to Persepolis, your primary hub and a major city on Leiden for both humans and Awakened.
Good morning. Afternoon? I forget. Regardless, nice to meet you.
You.
Un éléphant qui vend des figurines.
Ah, you're doing the thing. The elephant forgot something. Is it better or worse if I notice or not?
Here, you'll embark on new missions, experience how your choices shape the world around you, and meet new companions, like Phaedra Nath, a genius scientist and technician who's eager to help.
Oh, I'm sorry. The lights, you need them, don't you?
And you don't?
No. The eyes, they don't work. So I built my own. Spectrum's different. External light sources are irrelevant, but it's close enough to what you would call, sight. Impressive. The rot's grown vicious, and it's only getting worse. People call it radiation, decay, but it's so much more than that. It rewrites celestial programming. Intelligently, adaptively.
Intelligently? Like it's alive?
Your homeworld of Leiden is facing extinction due to a celestial virus called the Rot. You'll need to travel across the Centauri cluster in search of a possible cure. Phaedra's grandfather was a legendary traveler named Elijah Nath. He left Leiden to investigate the Rot before disappearing decades ago. You travel with Phaedra to a planet called Sang, hoping to find some trace of his discoveries.
I must thank you for this opportunity, June, for allowing me to be part of this.
No point in waiting around. Next stop, Sang.
Sang is a rocky exoplanet covered in a sulfurous atmosphere. You'll need to traverse across the deadly terrain to discover the ancient ruins where Elijah's ship crashed.
Oh, wow. Not a dead moon at all. Okay, there were celestials here once. How remarkable.
Along with Phaedra, we've decided to bring Salt. Her long-range sniper rifle and abilities that specialize in confusing enemies should come in handy.
Limestone deposits on those rocks in the center of the lake. If I can get there, I should be able to make a path across.
Right, perfect. I suppose we'll just, wait, here. Fang has always been extremely volatile. Completely unideal for civilization, even during the age of the Detoneer. Incredible! Your induction clearly shapes the limestone itself, but what dictates the extent? Oh, so many questions and possibilities. This is already shaping up to be a most fortuitous partnership. Early travelers explored this moon, but they never reported anything of interest. The ones that survived, anyway. Of course, there have always been rumors in certain circles that one of the Detoneer factions may have hidden caches of treasure here.
Leur présentation de jeu là.
I don't know, but I'd wager it's not friendly.
Juste la phase de tout à l'heure de combat qu'on a eu, c'était assez. Ça, un dialogue pour voir pour montrer comme quoi que t'as des choix et tout à faire. Et puis voilà, c'est bon. Cette partie-là, fallait la garder pour plus tard. Pour rappeler aux gens que le jeu va bientôt sortir et puis voilà quoi, à ce moment-là, mais. J'ai acheté un truc, ça a rien fait. Bah ouais. Bah c'est bien, c'est un jeu qu'on n'a pas besoin de payer, on a juste à regarder, c'est tout, on le paye pas sur celui-là. C'est bien. Oh bah c'est un jeu qu'on n'a pas besoin d'acheter du coup. Ils le font à notre place, donc c'est bon.
An incredible discovery, you know? So little of Fang has been explored because it's, so hostile. But now we can confirm that the Detoneer Celestial did have a presence here.
Ah, les énigmes, ils arrivent à les faire comme ça d'un coup.
June will discover ancient technologies that upgrade his gauntlet, a powerful artifact passed down to him from his father. Once upgraded, it unlocks new possibilities for both traversal and combat.
Any idea what this is?
I can't decipher it, but clearly this artifact was held in great reverence. June, be careful. A celestial technology can affect human bodies in unexpected ways. Are you all right?
I'm fine. It took me by surprise. I've never felt anything so powerful. Let's see if this gets us past that bramble.
Here we see June acquiring Lance, a powerful new gauntlet ability that can pierce and destroy bramble, a byproduct of the rot. After pushing deeper into Sang, they learn a shocking truth. Phaedra's grandfather is still alive and guarding a terrible secret.
You were warned. I told you to turn back. I told you there was nothing here for you but death. You've seen too much now. Stupid, stubborn children.
Elijah has unleashed a corrupted and extremely powerful war machine on the team.
pas mal, tu peux te mettre une protection, tu te mets un mur devant toi. J'ai l'impression que son petit flingue serve à quelque chose. Ah, la barre de vie elle descend pas. Si voilà quand il y a des gros coups comme ça, mais sinon... Ah ouais, là oui d'accord. Mais sinon ces balles elles ricochent dessus.
With the construct defeated, June and Phaedra must now confront Elijah.
Ouais, à mon avis, il a dû le faire exploser de l'intérieur.
Contained in Sang. Without this information, Leiden will be destroyed by the rot.
This place is forbidden. I warned you not to come here.
You threw away your legacy.
Phaedra!
Elijah, please. Whatever you are afraid of, the answer isn't more bloodshed.
I need a promise. A solemn oath. I cannot stop you from claiming the secrets of this world. But my dynasty will be no part of this.
Elijah, what are you doing?
The Nath bloodline ends here, my child. With me and with you. I will take our dynasty to the grave rather than allow it to fall to the sway of Orion's spawn.
I don't want to kill you. Drop your weapon and this doesn't have to end in bloodshed.
But my dynasty ends here.
This has been a small peek into
Il a
the
choisi de tirer sur le mec ou de tirer sur l'arme.
We're in the final stretch of development.
Bah maintenant, c'est quel choix qu'il faudra faire. On va tirer sur l'arme et pas sur le mec.
In the meantime, wishlist on your favorite
parce que sinon elle laisse pas une balle donc déjà.
Become a traveler today.
Mais du coup il a l'air d'être pas trop mal quand même celui-là. Bon pas à 80 balles c'est sûr mais à voir. PS5, Xbox, Steam. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce truc? Pas pour moi ça. Si c'est vraiment online, ouais, faut que les mecs ils se planquent et tout. Ouais, donc ouais, c'est un jeu de survie, mais à va voir si c'est solo online. Quoi. D'accord. Il avait rien demandé le mec, hein. Mais bon.
What a way to kick off the show. That was Terminal War, and this is FGS live from LA. My name is Jules.
And I'm Amy, and over the next 30 minutes, we're going to be bringing you even more exclusive trailers, developer interviews, and of course, a wee sprinkling of world premieres.
Now, as we travel this road together, don't forget that we've got a Steam page
C'est bien,
that's got a
on voit les
curation of all the games
prochains,
featured across both showcases,
les prochains
and
trucs
of
qu'ils vont
course,
montrer,
you
c'est
can
bien.
wishlist them all right now.
Up next, it's an exciting reveal for Belle's Fanfare, the viral sensation.
Qu'est-ce que c'est ça? Chelou. Ça sort aussi sur Switch.
Oh man, I can't believe how good Belle's Fanfare looks. I will be putting every notification bell on that I can because 2027 cannot come soon enough.
Next, we're off to the action-packed world of Alcahest to take a look at the game's physics engine in action. Ouais, celui-là, je sais pas, faut voir. Alcahest is bringing brutal combat to the table, and thanks to its physics-based chaos, it's probably going to be flipping it too.
Yeah, and I think that we are just plain flipping excited about it. Up next, let's take a sneak peek at the PC Gaming Show, which is upcoming very soon, and also will contain a teaser for a game that I know you are all incredibly excited for.
Alors pour le jeu d'avant, ils disent que c'est un action-aventure RPG.
My name is Mikael Kasurinen, and I'm the creative director for Control Resident. We hope you enjoyed this small teaser. Tune in tomorrow for the PC Gaming Show for the full reveal.
Oh vache! Le Resident Evil 4 qui a été refait là, sur Steam, il est à 10 balles ou 40.
These times here, meaning that is a full weekend of gaming content from us all. Aren't you lucky?
Aren't you just?
Je me demande sur Switch,
digging
combien.
holes and filling
Ah
them
bah non, il
with
est toujours pas
crops
sorti.
and bodies. His
Ah, il est
developer
toujours pas
interview
sorti,
with the
celui-là,
minds
c'est vrai.
behind the upcoming farming sim with a murder mystery twist, Grave Seasons.
Ah bah je le ferai un de ces 4 aussi celui-là.
My name is Emmett Nail. I am the narrative director and co-founder at Perfect Garbage Studios, and we are creating Grave Seasons, our murder mystery farming simulator. In Grave Seasons, you not only have to grow your farm, build your relationships, but also figure out who the supernatural serial killer in town is going to target next. And as you play through, as you learn this killer's patterns, the year comes to an end, and as you start again, a different supernatural serial killer will be active at the start of the game. We essentially have a campaign for each killer, so they're fully scripted, fully unique storylines. It's a limited pool, but each time you start a new year in Ashen Ridge, we ask you to sort of re-enter town, and a different killer will be active. We do want dating and
tu
romance
contrôles un
to be
bonhomme et tu
really
récupères la ferme de
well
ton
integrated into the
grand-père
world.
ou je sais plus
So
quoi là, et puis
you potentially could
tu
end
dois
up
t'en occuper tout
romancing
ça
the
machin,
killer
puis
who's active.
la ferme est
But
juste
as
à
you
côté d'un
romance,
village,
you'll
et puis après tu vas dans le
learn more
village
about
machin.
these characters, delve into their backstories, and if you're romancing
Je
the
sais plus,
killer,
j'ai oublié le
that
nom.
same NPC's romance storyline will be different than if you've romanced them when they are not the killer. And your task isn't necessarily to catch them. You're not a cop. You're not a narc, really. Your job is to protect who's next if you want to. So you can craft and forage and find different ways of protecting the next potential victim from the killer if that's what you want to do. Or if you want to just watch chaos reign, you can do that too. So we can't say exactly how many killers there are right now, but what I'll say is that we do track and understand how much chaos you've sown in town. The game is paying attention to the choices you make or don't make, and the world changes as a result of those choices. I'm truly most excited for the first moment that a player decides to investigate a crime scene or to poke at the after effects of a murder. I think that that's a moment that really sets Grave Seasons apart and makes it clear that this is both a cozy game and also a horror game at the same time. And that moment of discovery and following clues and tracking down these leads is something that I'm really excited for players to get to experience. Again, you aren't playing a cop or really an authority figure in this game, so all you can do is follow clues and investigate these leads as you find them in the world. As each killer progresses outside of murder scenes and outside of these attack scenes, whether you've prevented it or not, things will change in the world. NPCs' homes will change. The potential victims' homes will change. There might be different leads that will draw you to different spaces in town. Our writing team are huge horror fans, and so we're always going to try and sneak in little references and little hints for folks who have a keen eye out for that kind of thing. In-game, I will say that between playthroughs, there might be little secrets that you can uncover as you play more and more in Ash and Ridge as well, too. If you love the interpersonal dynamics of older farming sims like Harvest Moon, but you also love deeply written and sort of heartfelt character stories, you'll love Grave Seasons. We really want people to get invested in the characters and also in the world. I will say we have a demo coming soon. Can't say the exact date yet, but keep an eye out for that. Grave Seasons is coming to PC, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and PlayStation. Feel free to wishlist us on Steam.
À mon avis, dans une demi-heure, on est encore
Check
là.
us out.
Non, ça, peut-être pas, mais... Au moins 15-20 minutes, au moins. Ah, la démo
Thanks so
arrive
much
bientôt.
to the team at Grave Seasons for giving us that terrifying peek behind the turnips at their scary yet wholesome.
Ouais, là, ils
Up
montrent
next,
peut-être un peu
I
plus
think
en
it's
détail,
time
mais
for our first world premiere,
je sais
right?
pas, c'est pas des
Take a
jeux que j'ai
look.
entendu parler, donc c'est pour ça. Ça fait tellement penser à Megaman. Mais en moins dynamique.
Gemini X.
Ok.
Mega Man
Pourquoi pas.
fans the world over are going to be rejoicing with the reveal there of
J'ai
Gemini.
déjà un jeu déjà qui
It's
ressemble à
got
Megaman que
robots,
j'ai eu
it's got
gratos
sci-fi action and it is slick
sur,
and
sur
stylish
Steam.
to boot.
While we cool down from the LA Sun and that spicy world premiere, here's some back-to-back trailers for amazing games that are heading your way very soon.
Ouais, c'est souvent qu'il y a des jeux gratos maintenant sur Steam.
Hi, I'm Nori, and you are test subject T3.
On n'a pas le temps de voir la date, ni sur quoi ça sortait, ni rien. Expédier le jeu encore plus vite, hein, balancez juste le nom du jeu et puis basta au pire hein, à ce moment-là. Putain, c'est n'importe quoi ça.
Your perfect design allows you to absorb the essence of everyday objects, giving you super cool powers. You need to look cute as heck while doing it.
T'as pas le nom de voir le nom du jeu, t'as pas le temps de voir sur quoi ça sort, que dalle.
You in?
Pas de date, rien. Alors que celui-là, tout le monde s'en va les couilles, ils vont rester 20 ans dessus. Voilà. Oh, je te jure, ça m'énerve ça. Oh, un portal? Non. C'est un jeu qui y ressemble. Ouais, c'est un jeu qui ressemble, ouais.
That was VED Recure, Tito, and Paradoxical for you to chew on, and they're all available to wishlist right now.
Now, speaking of mouthfuls, our next game puts you in the rather horrible position of being a dentist performing operations on monstrous sharks. Sharks who might not be that pleased about having their
Il y a un jeu où tu dois passer le Karcher.
This is Shark Dentist.
Ok. Donc t'es dentiste de requin. Ok. Oh. Et tu dois soigner les requins. Pour mieux qu'ils mangent les humains après. Bon appétit bien sûr. Ah, je suis carrément la disqueuse du coup. Oh, il y a des jeux bizarres. Hein. Ah oui, carrément. Ah. Si t'es pas assez rapide, bah du coup il se réveille.
Ooh,
Et voilà.
as they say, a harpoon a
T'as
day
perdu.
keeps the sharks in your dentist's office away.
No one says that.
Fair enough. Shark Dentist is coming soon, so wishlist it right now if you like the look of it.
Now, from tooth to horrible truth now, and that is that the orcs in our next game, well, they're flat out broke. This is Don't Kill Them All.
De base, il devait ramasser du bois. Ouais.
Dirty, smelly, and desperate to kill. Surely these orcs have got some competition with Jules. You can wishlist Don't Kill Them All right now, and there's also a free demo on Steam.
Thank you, Amy, for those powerfully hurtful words. But thankfully, though, I can scrub that insult from my mind with our next game because it's time to chat to the developers behind the one and only Power Wash Simulator 2.
Ooh.
Power Wash Simulator 1 exceeded our expectations, really happy with the reception that it got. It led us make a sequel as well, Power Wash Simulator 2. And what we're looking to do at the moment is expand that further. So we've got a lot of amazing paid DLC out with incredible collaborations. But we're also going to be releasing free jobs alongside those to expand the story of Power Wash Simulator itself and the universe that it is within. So in Power Wash 1 we had these free jobs called the Muckingham Files, and these are all contained within the town of Muckingham. In Power Wash 2, now that we're covering the whole county, we're calling the bonus jobs the Caldera Chronicles. So with the Caldera Chronicles, the first job that we've already released, which is a free job, is the Miniature Village, which sort of plays on the idea of you being a giant in a very small town. The next one we're going to be releasing soon is the Bowling Alley, which is set in the 1980s. It's going to be frozen in time after the event, prior to the main story occurred, and all the decor reflects that era. And we've also added a few interesting little things in there to play with the physics of the game. So there's also a bowling alley that you can interact with using your power washer to push the bowling ball down the lane, trying to knock the skittles down. If you were to do that successfully, you even get a little celebratory video on the 80s style TV in the room as well. The next job after that will be a bouncy castle, and here you will be able to jump higher than usual while bouncing around to get to those hard to reach spots. Power Simulator 2 is out now on Steam, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S and Switch 2. The Miniature Village is out now, and the Bowling Alley and the Bouncy Castle will be coming later this year.
Thanks to Future Lab for chatting with us and for the reveal of those 2 new levels which are coming our way very soon.
I tell you what, you've got tiny model villages, old bowling alleys. If you chuck a few swans in there, you've got the makings of Hot Fuzz 2, right? Yeah, but anyway, I think it's now time for our next world premiere.
Registre.
Let's do this by the book.
Roger that.
I think I heard him. Right. Run. No, wait.
Not hiding. Can we go now?
Qu'est-ce que c'est ça?
Expendabots is an upcoming extraction title with a cool twist of the fact that your little robot has a tiny 3D printer built onto their backs, meaning they can craft as they go. What's not to love?
Being cursed.
Sorry, what?
You said what's not to love, and I think being cursed.
Et encore, tu vois pas la liste de tous les jeux qu'il y a sur Steam parce qu'il y a des jeux, laisse tomber quoi.
Entirely true because our next game, Curse Mark, is all about being cursed.
Il y a des jeux, je pense, où tu contrôles un bonhomme ou une bonne femme et tout machin, et puis le principe du jeu, c'est de ken les autres. Voilà. Il y a des jeux de cul comme ça, il y en a plein. Il y en a, c'est des trucs complètement débiles, il y en a. Je comprends pas que les jeux comme ça passe dessus, moi, en fait.
With near infinite ways to tweak your build and customize your loadout, Curse Mark is going to keep roguelike fans engrossed for ages. And it comes to early access on June the 8th.
Indeed, it does. Now, our next game is a little strange, but bear with me in a pretty literal sense here, because Barbarian Saga, the Beastmaster, is all about using the power of animals to overcome huge challenges. Take a look.
Bizarre l'ennemi. C'est de la pute. On dirait un peu les anciens jeux mobiles ou un truc comme ça. Là. En tout cas, ça avait pas le jeu 2026, c'est sûr.
Barbarian Saga the Beastmaster is coming to PC, Xbox consoles, Nintendo Switch, and PlayStation on September the 9th, so wishlist it now.
Next up, we're about to take a deep dive into the aquatic horror title Dark Mass, who have got a very special announcement for us all.
This place has been buried for centuries.
On va voir. Je ne sais pas sous l'eau, non.
I tell you, if I had
C'est
hair,
original,
I'd be
mais
standing
non, ça
on
m'intéresse
end
pas.
right now because that looks horrifying. And you can pre-order the physical edition of Dark Mass for PS5 right now.
From hairless friends, then, to fairy friends, in Witchspire, you play as a magical
Déjà, il y a
being
qu'un
who
seul
can
mec
tame
déjà qui est en
and
train de
befriend
les
enchanted
filmer.
creatures,
On le voit dans ses
and
lunettes
then
à lui.
take them into battle with you. Take a look.
For centuries, our worlds were held together, bound by ancient witch spires and those who protected them. But something has broken. A great corruption is spreading. The fate of the worlds is in your hands. The time has come, Chosen One. Together, we will stop this darkness.
Ouais, ce que je me disais aussi, tu vois. Hein.
Witchspire is casting all the right
Ah, mais
spells
tu
on
vois,
us, and I would
ça
not
sort
be
que sur
surprised
Steam.
to see it
Bah, ça sortira
magic
peut-être
itself
plus
onto
tard
your
sur
wish
console
list
si
by
ça
the
marche
end
bien
of the
sur
show.
Steam, tu vois.
And speaking of magic,
Elle
let's
aurait gardé
continue
Steam
to
Deck,
pull
elle
a
aurait
bit
pu
of
le faire
banger
dessus.
out of our hats now, and trust me, this is a doozy. Here is a developer interview with the awesome-looking Rayman
Elle l'aurait pas
Legends
gardé, j'aurais pas
Retold.
su que c'était une bonne console et
To ride now. Best make haste.
j'étais contre l'avoir revendu une première fois, mais maintenant que je l'ai, je la garde.
Make haste.
Rayman Legends Retold is an ambitious remake of a cult game released in 2013. Rayman
Ah, tu sens bien que c'est un Français qui parle anglais.
New gameplays, new levels, new story. I think it will be for new fans a starting point. You discover Rayman for the very first time
Tu le sens, hein.
with voice acting, with storytelling, with a bit more stakes, with a villain. For fans, I think it's some more of a canon version of the world of Rayman that you will rediscover and that will
Ah bah
serve
ouais,
as
tu
a basis
m'étonnes.
for the
Surtout
future.
que
So I think
c'est
that it will
maintenant
serve
pour en
both
acheter un, laisse
for
tomber,
a new
quoi.
audience and returning Rayman fans.
Maintenant, si t'en veux un d'occasion, bah tu payes le prix du neuf. Tu payes dans les 500 balles.
The early conversation we had was what's the best way to bring back the franchise with the
Il y a
best
4-5
possible
mois de
team,
ça,
because
tu les
we
trouvais
do not
encore
have a team
à
anymore.
300,
Many of the people
350
either
balles.
left the company, went on
Maintenant,
other
c'est
projects.
500
Some of them are
minimum.
still part of the core team on Beyond Good and Evil 2 at the moment. So part of the thing was, how can we rebuild a team capable of making Rayman games again? Really quickly, we also defined what could make Rayman Legends a better game if we reinvent it in terms of flow, modernization, etc. And also, we defined really early that we wanted new content. That because it's a game that not 30 years old or 20 years old like some older remakes, and that's how it led us naturally to a more musical level because they were cool and we made brand new ones. A new entire world, World of the Dead, with a new ability to have more of the platforming that people loved, and brand new levels in terms of gameplay. You know, in Rayman, there's always been some sort of mounts, like the mosquito level in Origin. So quickly, we thought that the dragon,
Vraiment que je le
obviously,
fasse
medieval
l'origine.
themes, castle,
Enfin, c'est
dragons,
le
they
Legend.
were playing a big part in Legends,
Le
but always
Legend
kicking
1.
your ass. So we thought, okay, now let's reverse
Mais je
that,
sais pas si c'est un
and we
remake
will use
du
the dragon
Legend
to kick people's ass. A bit, I would say,
ou
from
si
the
c'est
Dragon Star Fox side. So I'm in
le
an
un
exciting
Legend
ride. I
2
do
en fait.
barrel rolls, I shoot fireballs. I'm gonna blow up stuff. Really quite simple gameplay in a way, but you know, ambitious realization on top. The intention of the sixth world, it came from a will also to have a new tonality
Si c'est une
and
suite,
a
ce
new
serait bien.
side-scroll gameplay that were a bit on the more difficult side. And then, as we were thinking about the new narration, especially introducing a new villain for the IP, that's how it led us to the theme of corruption, that villain that you will see in the trailer. And that guy basically is corrupting all the bosses, but also has took entire control of the World of the Dead. And so basically to kick his ass, you need to go in the World of the Dead and to survive there. You
Ah
will
bah oui, du
use
coup, bah,
that
tu
new
verras bien.
ability, the power of light, to face enemies and obstacles. And it's more of, you know, really cool platforming gameplay of Rayman Legends in brand new levels. Because they are brand new levels, we can play more with 3D.
Ouais, c'est ça dans les débuts, ça. Enfin, en tout cas, dans l'autre.
It's a very strong co-op game. It was one of the very strong pillars of Legends we maintain is the 4-player co-op, and I think it's even better optimized for 2-player co-ops. It's super cool to play with kids or your boyfriend, girlfriend. I think is a very solid offer. So Rayman Legends Retold is coming for all platforms on October 1st, and I'm enthusiastic to have everybody playing it and trying it out.
I tell you, this game sparks so much joy that I might actually self-combust. I didn't think it was possible for me to love Rayman Legends anymore, but there we are. Remake one of my favourite games ever, with new content and levels.
It looks so good. Up next, we have the sequel to the outstanding Hellcard, unsurprisingly titled Hellcard 2.
This lord found his silver spoon was not enough. Extravagance and opulence breed hubris, and hubris breeds rebellion. The queen sends her champions to convey her regards, to cut the whole ordeal short, to dispel his delusions of grandeur, to crush the betrayer.
Si tu attaques en choisissant les cartes,
the
non.
lord still has an ace up his sleeve. Deal with it, or perish.
I absolutely love the fact that the positioning of your party is as important as the attacks and spells that you use there.
Same, and that like folded paper aesthetic? Yes, please.
And I tell you what, you're going to be saying yes, please, to all of these back-to-back trailers that we're going to show you right now.
Hein? Un jeu de pubeur. Oh, il y en a qui vont kiffer. Un jeu de flipper où tu contrôles un vaisseau, la bille c'est un vaisseau et tu tires. Ah, il y en a plein qui vont aimer.
Demo in 30 seconds. Let's go. Hey! There's fighting! Wow! You can form! Wow!
C'est quoi ces
Our
conneries?
demo is available to play right now, but these updates are coming soon. Skill tree upgrades! Get stronger! A new Twitch integration update! Oh my goodness, save the buddies! And the best part is, you can
Tu peux intégrer les gens de... Les gens qui te follow sur Twitch et tu peux les avoir en machin dans le jeu. Ouais, c'est couillon ça.
Anyone in there? But I've never been good at following the rules.
The place doesn't feel right these days.
Welcome to Dishaven.
Too quiet.
So all those stories were true.
You also made it back here.
He was right all along.
I suggest you stay out of this.
That was A Pulse, The Rabbit Hole, and Dimhaven, The Lost Source, and you can wishlist them all right now.
Up next, we have a brand new trailer for a game that is taking the world by
Celui-là et le
storm,
dernier,
with
c'est
rave
une
reviews
surprise.
from fans and
On sait pas.
critics alike. This is Black Jacket.
Show me what you can do.
You never measure up.
I got fun cards. Let's play!
Why do you keep coming back? Nothing good lasts.
Take the coins. You've earned them.
Poker? I hardly know her.
Well, firstly, it's Blackjack, and secondly, I'm phoning HR, all right?
You are such a grass, honestly. Black Jacket is out now on PS5, PC, Xbox consoles, and Nintendo Switch.
Indeed, it is. Now, you might have noticed this rather fashionable T-shirt that I'm wearing and thought to yourselves, oh, why is he wearing that? Well, I'd love to say it's because I'm a slave to fashion and just love wearing dark clothing on one of the sunniest days here ever in LA, but it's actually because it pertains to the final game of our showcase and our next world premiere.
Ooh, before we see what that could be, we just want to extend a massive thank you to everyone who took part in the summer showcase.
Généralement, souvent quand c'est la dernière vidéo, c'est un gros truc, quoi.
And the team that made this happen.
Indeed, indeed. And if you go over to Steam and type in Future Game Show, you can see all of the titles that we've had across both showcases. And why not show the devs some love and wishlist them all, my friends? But as ever, I have been Jules.
I've been Amy, and we'll see you in Cologne in August for our run of shows at Gamescom.
Bye.
Bye.
Alors, qu'est-ce que c'est? Ouais, encore un jeu un peu chelou. Il y a quand même pas mal de jeux qui sont pas pour les gosses, hein. Bon bah c'est fini. Ah, il y aurait eu quand même pas mal de jeux sympas quand même, hein. Il y a beaucoup de jeux un peu horreur et tout quand même encore, hein. Ouais. Bah, il y en a 2-3 que j'ai déjà mis en favori quand même, on sait jamais. Donc on verra bien. Bon, bah, je te dis bonne nuit et puis bah, peut-être à plus tard. Moi je vais me coucher. J'ai un chat qui est réveillé à côté qui m'attend pour aller faire dodo. À faire mes Steam. Hop là. Toc. Bon bah bonne nuit puis à plus tard.